What is up, guys? Just got finished with the live stream. This is a battle from Nitrowing that I had on yesterday's stream. If any of you guys know him, he's a streamer on Twitch. So I finally got in contact with him. I mentioned him in my last battle video, but I finally got in contact with him and we had a battle. Now, this battle was a very, very good battle. It felt like it was quite long, and it's one of the first battles that I've had in a while where I was actually nervous to play. But I'll go ahead and start this. But he does have a somewhat of an unconventional team. It's a little bit different from the XYOU standard metagame, but he was definitely a good battler and definitely gave me some problems. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. He's gonna lead off with his Meowstic, which I was predicting, but I sent out my Infernape for whatever reason. But I'm gonna switch out because I know he's gonna go try and T-Wave me. He actually is gonna go for the Fake Out here, which I was not predicting, but that's okay because I have the Gliscor. I'm gonna be able to get up my Toxic from my Toxic Orb. On this next turn, he's gonna switch out, go out to his Chandelure here. And it's also on an air balloon, so it's basically avoiding one of its main weaknesses here. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch out because I don't want to take an Energy Ball or a Psychic or a Shadow Ball or anything like that. So I'm gonna go out into Polypube, get the Rain up, just in case he wanted to go for Fire Blast or Flamethrower for whatever reason, predicting me to switch into something else. But he actually has the Hex. I have a feeling it's basically there just to deal with Gliscors. Because Hex does more damage if you have a status afflicted to you. So I'm going to switch out a Polypube just in case he wants to go for the Energy Ball here. I'm going to go out into my Genesect. He does have the Energy Ball. It's not going to do that much to my Genesect here. I'm going to go ahead and hit him up with that U-turn because I know I'm faster than him. And it just basically gives me a free switch into something else here. And it allows me to pop his air balloon as well. I don't even think I have anything with Earthquake on this team, but I'm gonna go back out into Polypube just to kind of scope out his moveset a little bit here. So he has Flamethrower, Hex, Energy Ball, and probably something else on there. But I'm gonna go ahead and stay in. I thought I was going to be able to live that Energy Ball, but I didn't have enough HP for it. So I am gonna be able to get a free switch here. I know Debieta can take a hit or two, but he is going to switch out. I think that he thought that I was specially defensive, but I'm actually not. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Scald here. Going to do a decent amount of damage to this thing. I don't want to be T-Waved or anything like that, so I'm definitely going to go back out into the Thundurus here as he sets up the Reflect. Not sure what he was really predicting there. And here is where a lot of people in the metagame have been starting to make mistakes. They try and use electric attacks on Thundurus's Therian form, but he actually has a Volt Absorb, so you're not able to hurt him with electric attacks. You actually heal his HP. So if you guys are having some trouble, or you haven't even seen him yet, if you do see one, don't use an electric type move on it because he will just absorb it and then he will heal. He's going to hit me with the Psychic there. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I'm going to do a little hit and run, hit up that Volt Switch. Turning off the lights here for that guy, knocking him out. And I'm going to go back out into my Infernape here. Now that that thing's gone, I don't have to worry about a Psychic from it, and I don't have to worry about being T-Waved. He's going to go out into his Greninja here, and this is where I made a misplay. He had the Reflect set up, so it's only going to be doing about half to that thing. So my Infernape is actually out of the battle early, which is quite unfortunate because this thing, Choice Band Infernape, wrecks things. It really is super powerful, especially with the Iron Fist ability. But now I'm going to go back out into my Genesect here. I'm faster than that thing regardless because I am Choice Scarfed. I'm going to be able to get that download, raise my attack here. He's going to withdraw his Greninja on this turn, running away. I'm not sure what he was predicting here, maybe the U-turn, but I'm going to go ahead and go for the Thunderbolt just in case, for whatever reason. It's going to do a decent amount of damage to this Drapion here, but I am going to switch back out into my Gliscor because I know these things are physical sets. I wasn't sure if he had the Ice Fang or not, but I knew that even if he did, he wouldn't be able to one-hit KO me with it. So now he's going to go for the Swords Dance here, and I'm not sure if he just was forgetting about the Earthquake or thought he could live one. But on the next turn, I do believe I go for the Earthquake. I'm going to set up a substitute here just to... what I wanted to do was have the sub up when I killed this thing. But unfortunately, that isn't going to be the case, especially after he Swords Dance here. So I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I got to get you out of here. I'm going to go for the Earthquake. And it is definitely going to be enough to take that thing out. It's the only super effective move that hits Drapion. So it's definitely a big plus to have Earthquake on your team. Usually, that's the first time I've seen one. Now here is a very, very risky play of mine. I'm going to go for the Protect just to get as much HP back as I can. I know that he's going to try and hit me with a Hex. Gliscor's special defense isn't the greatest. So this is going to hurt a lot. I thought I was going to die from this Hex. But I actually live it with 4 HP. And I did pop his balloon earlier so that I know I can Earthquake. And that is one dead Chandelure right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm going to be able to get some decent amount of HP back left after my Poison Heal. I'm going to switch out though, go out into my Hobro, Debietta. I re-nicknamed her. A lot of people on my Twitch stream, for whatever reason, have been calling me Debbie now. I have since changed its name back to Hobro, the classic Hobro. But for this battle, it was nicknamed Debietta. I wasn't sure this thing was going to have Ice Punch, and then I thought it was going to have the Thunder Punch, so nothing I had on my team could really take care of both of those things. But he's going to go ahead and withdraw. He definitely doesn't want to be scalded. I'm not sure if I would have been able to live a Thunder Punch, just because of how strong Medicham is, but I went ahead and switched out into Thundurus to see if he had it. But it turns out he doesn't, so he's going to switch out into his Roy Mustang here, his Milotic. I think he hasn't nicknamed that because he has a Scald on there and he gets burned. And for those of you who don't know who Roy Mustang is from Full Metal Alchemist, and he's the Fire-type Alchemist. But anyways, so seeing him switch out while I had Debietta out on the field, I'm just going to call it Hobro, fuck it. While I had Hobro out on the field, it doesn't confirm that he doesn't have the Thunder Punch, but it definitely gives me a big giveaway that he does not have the Thunder Punch on his Medicham. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to Volt Switch out on my Thundurus here. It's going to almost kill the Milotic. I'm going to switch out, go into my Gliscor to... for the next turn, I'm going to let Gliscor die, go back into my Thundurus, Volt Switch out, go into Debietta here. So now his Greninja is going to go for the Dark Pulse here. I know that I can live at least one, but unfortunately I flinch on this turn, which is very, very unfortunate for me. Now I'm definitely going to switch out because I definitely want to try and save this thing for his Medicham. I do have the regenerator, so my HP is going to be going back up slightly every time I switch in and out with Hobro there. I'm going to switch my Thundurus in as Death Fodder, just because I want to get my Genesect out without taking any damage. I'm going to hit up that download, going to download some cheat codes here, and then I'm going to hit him up with that U-turn. Like I said, hit and run all day. I'm not sure that he thought that I was faster, but since he used Dark Pulse the previous turn, he's still Dark type and I am faster, so a U-turn is definitely going to take that thing out, especially coming from a download, attack boost, and stab coming from Genesect. It's definitely going to be doing some good power there. Now he's going to go back out into his Medicham here. He's going to go for the high jump kick, and that right there, that move, that turn, confirmed that he did not have the Thunder Punch. That's when I knew that he didn't have it. And I was like, I gotta scald this thing. I have to get the burn. And if you were there on my stream, I was like, watch this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get the burn. And it burned. And I was going crazy. The hype was so real. And that's basically checkmate for the game right there. After his Metacham was burned. I believe Metacham was the only thing that he had left on his team at that time, and it was burned, so it wasn't going to be able to really do any damage to me. If that battle would have continued, I probably would have slacked off the next turn, got some more HP back. He would have hit me again. I would have slacked off one more time to get even more HP back, and then I probably would have Psy-shocked. So that's how that battle probably would have played out if he had continued to battle. I'll go ahead and link this man's Twitch into the stream there, I suppose. I don't think he has a capture card when I saw. I think he's working on getting one. But for those of you that have been coming to my stream and you're here watching this now, I want to give you all a big shout out. It really does mean the world to me. I can't believe it. Tonight stream we went way past our goal. Yesterday we hit our 50 mark, which was our original goal, and last night we got up to 80 people, which was 30 more people above our goal. So that was incredible. And then tonight I didn't really have a goal set. I was thinking that I wasn't even going to get as many people just because it was a Sunday, but we actually hit about 115 viewers tonight, which is absolutely incredible. We were top 4 on the Twitch streamers for Pokemon battling, and it's an incredible feeling. It really is. And I wouldn't be doing this sort of stuff if it weren't for you guys on YouTube, the guys that are coming from Twitch, the people that just randomly found me. It wouldn't be happening if it weren't for you guys. So I really just want to thank you all again so much. It's really just the most incredible feeling. I can't even begin to describe it to you guys. But it's definitely the greatest feeling. So I just want to thank you all one last time before I go out of here. Be looking out for when I stream. If you want to know when I'm going to be streaming, it's most likely going to be on weekends unless I have a free day sometime in the week. But if you want to go ahead and follow me on Twitter, I'll link it in the description. It's just twitter.com/HaydenMade'em. I usually tweet 20 to 30 minutes ahead of time before I start streaming, just to give you guys a heads up before I start battling, so you guys can finish up whatever you're doing. And if you follow me on Twitter, you'll find out when my battles get uploaded instantly, because my Twitter updates like that. And I mean, if you're subscribed on here, I want to thank you for subscribing. And if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, favorite, share the video if that's what you want to do. I'm not here to force you. But I mean, if that's what you want to do, then go for it. I highly recommend it. I do upload 3 to 4 times a week for those of you that are new. There's usually a battle out every day, if not, or usually it's every other day, but sometimes I get a battle out every day. And I have a bunch saved out now, so there will most likely be battles coming out every day, which it's going to be a lot of work for me, especially with school and work starting tomorrow. But I definitely will make it happen, because I love you guys so much. It really is like an incredible feeling. I know that I'm new. I'm fairly new on YouTube. I'm really new on Twitch. But you guys already mean the world to me, and I just can't thank you guys enough. But I know I'm rambling a lot here. I have a whole lot more to say, and I know I could express my feelings a lot more to you guys, but I know you don't want to stay here and listen to me ramble. So I will go ahead and end this. But thanks for coming and watching the video. Thanks for all of you that have been coming to watch the stream. And I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out.